Trying to make sure. Okay. This is like my second time using Zoom.
Look, I used to have to use it when I worked from home in the health system. I used to have to use it, and I hated it. But now, obviously, I didn't hate it that much.
Right.
Yeah, I'm still learning though. I'm still learning. So hopefully, I was practicing with the last night, and hopefully, everything works out. And it says it's recording, so I'm just really hoping it goes well.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
The first person that I'm interviewing.
You said I'm the first?
The first.
Oh,
so me and you
okay.
never together.
Right.
So I wanted to interview you because not only we don't know each other.
Right.
I haven't met you, not even when you were married to Orlando.
Right.
But I just kind of lost in contact with everybody, and I just finally started getting in contact with everybody. And then when Orlando was telling me about you and your salon, being a business owner, being a mother, yes, okay,
yes, girl.
with that little, it was a introduction promo video for Crowns and Canvases. I was like, okay, honey, okay. So I definitely should. I told myself I have to interview you. First off, you're a Black queen, you're a business owner, and you're paving ways. Little do you know, you're paving ways for other little girls that are looking up to another Black queen. Absolutely. And not feeling as if, there's nothing for them to do or for them to accomplish. So I wanted to interview you in regards to
thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. First off, I wanted to ask, can you just give us an insight of who Kiara Smith is?
Okay. I am 35 years old. I'm mom of 3 beautiful, wonderful children. My life is pretty much work and take care of my children at this point. Before I had my children, I was more so on the go getter, just going, just striving, just, meeting goals and things like that. And now I'm more so much just mom. Like motherhood has like wrapped me in good. So other than taking care of the babies and working, that's pretty much all my life is these days. That's pretty much who I am these days.
Well, before, when you first started, what gave you the idea that you wanted to work with people and hair in general, being the hair industry? What gave you that drive to want to become a part of the hair industry?
So ever since I was a little girl, I've always wanted to do hair. When other kids were talking, oh, I want to be a firefighter, policeman, I'm like, no, I want to do hair. Like little girl, like 5, 6, knowing that I enjoyed hair. So as I got older, that's always been my goal. When I graduated high school, that I went to Amherst, so there was no like hair program there. So when I graduated high school and I went off to college, my idea in my head was like, I'm gonna do business, and then when I come back, I'll do cosmetology school and, go from there. But life never goes like we planned. So I went to college for 1 year, kind of partied and, came on back home. I went to cosmetology school. From there, I worked in a cost cutters. I worked in a couple salons. I've worked in a barbershop before. And at one point in my life, when I was working at a salon, I'm getting off track, girl. What you asked me? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm getting off track. What you asked me?
I asked you what made you want to become a part of the hair industry.
Yeah.
Which you were.
I was like, what am I talking about? Okay. So Yeah, but so basically, in a nutshell, doing hair has always been in my heart. It's always been something I've wanted to do. I'm like kind of like a nurturer at heart. So I've worked in nursing before, and even then I was curling the hair, fixing the hair. I've always done like my cousin's hair. I have four sisters. I've always done their hair. So hair has just always been my thing. It's always been something I just enjoy to do. I like making women feel beautiful. I like the conversation. I love healthy hair. I love, just seeing the transitions. I love natural heads. Like I love natural heads of hair. I like seeing the transition from the curly to straight or just like defining curls. I just love hair. It's like a peaceful space for me.
I love it. And hair is a big topic in the world as far as African Americans go. It's a big topic on how they should wear their hair,
Mhm.
the law, which I think is it's crazy, it's wrong. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like they want to see us just completely straight, not showing our natural. And of
Right.
course, right now, but honey, I will rock my fro and my curly fro in a minute.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
um, what would you say to those people that are battling things like that in the workplace, at
Hmm.
school? What would you say?
I know it sounds like, I guess, so cliche to say just be you, just be comfortable in your skin. And I feel like people are gonna love that. An example is okay, I had an interview somewhere, and I know almost every Black girl has this story. Like, we gotta straighten their hair for this interview. So straighten my hair, got the job. One day at the job, I'm like, I'm wearing my curls. Like, I ain't gonna keep straightening my hair. Wore my curls. The director of the center I was working at was like, I love your hair. It was a white woman. She was like, I love your hair. But I say just, I mean, be you, just embrace you, be who you are. Because if you can't be you when you start, then you know what I mean? What happens after that? You're going to have to always pretend. And then I feel like,
Yeah.
you know, finding a good hair salon is a way to make you comfortable with your hair. Somebody who could teach you your hair, teach you how to define your curls and be comfortable with your curls or whatever style you're wearing. You know what I mean? So,
And where did you come up with the name Crowns and Canvases? I'm very interested in that part. Where did you get that name? I love it.
okay. When I was married, Lando does photography. I do hair. So the hair is the crown. The canvas was his part of the business. And
Oh, that's
now, I mean, canvas, it can still, right. It can still
yes,
go
it can.
for, your canvas, your body, your hair. So I just left it. I like it. So
I like it too. I love it. I love it.
thank
Um,
you.
of course. And also, do you cater just to African American women, or you can work your way with all textures of hair?
Yes, I can do anyone's hair. I can do any texture hair, any color, skin color, curly, straight. I can do anything. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's some hair salons that feel as if they can only cater to this race, and it's hard when they want to go outside of the typical hair salon that can offer more, but it's hard to find. It's hard to find someone. And I've had a lot of people that want a particular hairstyle of a certain
Right.
race, and who can I go to? And I'm like, well, baby, I mean, you can go to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to
Mm-hmm.
anybody.
Right.
There are people who actually take care of you and your hair and also give you what you pay for, because a lot of people are charging a lot of money for some hair
Right.
and don't know what they're doing or
Right.
not wash people's hair
Yeah.
before they
Yeah.
do it. So they their hair, which is
Right.
crazy to me when you
Yeah.
pay. Um, I've seen that now. Correct me if I'm wrong. I was doing a little studying. I've seen that Crowns and Canvases opened back in February of 2021.
Mm-hmm. That's correct. Yes.
All right. So you've been in business for quite some time. I've also seen on the promo videos of customers that you currently have, and they spoke on their hair growth,
Mm-hmm.
which was amazing. Is there anything in particular that you are doing, or just a constant schedule of coming to the salon and just shampooing, conditioning, hot
Mhm.
treatments? What are you doing that is helping their hair grow,
Um,
or is it a secret?
Honestly, I feel like it's my love for hair. I feel like when you love what you do, you're going to put your all into it, and
Mhm.
my clients are consistent. They come consistently. They trust me. They come when I say, when you need, we need to do this, they do it. And I feel like it just kind of goes hand in hand with, just the trust being there, me loving what I do, being knowledgeable in hair, you know.
Mhm.
I think that's kind of it. And then they always say that, but they play their part too, because you got to do something right at home too, because you ain't coming to me every
Hey.
day. Some got to be done right at home, so they play a part too.
Mhm. Well, what service do you offer at your salon?
You said what services?
Yes, ma'am.
I do cuts, I do color, I do natural styles like twist outs, braid outs, wash and goes. I do finger coils. I do silk press blowouts. I think that's that. I think that's it. I think that I don't do any like
Are
extension or braid, and I might do a sew in from time to time. I do have a couple sew in clients, but I don't do any like braids. I do have a braider in my salon. I do have two other girls that work with me that do braids and stuff like that, but I'm pretty much on the natural hair,
okay.
silk press, strain, color, cut, that thing. Yeah.
Okay, so but you do offer multiple services, including the braiding
Yes.
for those who, because braiding is one of those things that girls are just getting. It's like a protective style for them, so they're just getting. So you do offer
Right.
that in the salon.
Yes,
Okay,
we do.
and
Hmm.
offer plan on offering anything nail service? I know it's a hair salon, but a little
Um,
extra
we
to
we
anyone.
would like to get a nail tech. We don't have one, but I sure would take it.
Okay, all right, all right.
Yeah.
Does that mean that you're hiring?
Yeah, I think we're always looking for something new, something new, how we can grow and expand our salon just to kind of make it convenient for our clients.
I love it. I love it. Do you have any plans for 2025 with your salon?
Um, for 2025 with the salon, honestly, I've told myself I'm not really making any plans. My plan is just to follow God, just, whatever He has for me, whatever He has for me career wise and everything. That's just my train that I'm on. I don't think, because I feel like when I make a plan sometimes, you know, life just tells you something different. So I'm just following God. I'm just following Him. That's all. That's what I got.
I love it. I love it. Well, I thank you so much for this interview. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Because
Uh,
this is something that I've been wanting to do. And I feel like I could go on with the questions, but I feel like there's a part two.
Okay, okay.
Um,
I'm for that.
I don't necessarily want to end it on just a part one. I want a part two in there. And there's so many other questions that I wanted to ask you, but I think I want to save it for next. So viewers, what do you think about a part two? Because I feel a part two
I
will get
think
in a
that
little
would
bit
be
more detail
great.
into life.
Yeah,
But
I think that would be
girls,
great. I think that would be great. I would love that. I'm all for it.
I would also love to like get just you as well as the individuals that work with you and other hairstylists as well. I would love to have that. And we just
Yeah,
talk at, sipping
yeah.
wine and really get to talk about the industry in itself and as black women.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I have some hairstylist friends. Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Yes,
Wonderful.
absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh,
You are so
I
welcome.
feel like it's been a blessing. And it's so short. It's so
I,
short. I feel like I go on. I told myself, Tia, both of you all were both nervous, but once I start talking, I can run. I swear, I could just keep going. That's something about me that my husband's like, that you just gotta just calm down. And I'm just yapping, yapping. I don't care what conversation. I'm just going at
that's
it. So, but
fine.
I
That's
thank you.
You are welcome, and that's fine. That's what the podcast is for. They want to hear you talk. And I'm all for it. Let me know how I can help or what I can do. I'm all for it. I'll get my girls. We can all chit chat.
Yes, and like we can even like just think, yes, we can get together, do the Zoom meeting, and then we have a little talk and do a part two because I feel like this is too short. Too short for
Yeah,
those. I know a lot of people that are get into the hair industry, cosmetology in general, and it's just
mhm.
this. It would be perfect. It would be perfect.
Yeah.
And it would help, and also them learning what routes to take to get to that point, especially
Hmm.
for those who are having a hard time. And speaking on a certain individual, but having a hard time getting into school and knowing what to do in life in general when they're so on becoming a cosmetologist. So I just, that would be beautiful. Just give others,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm all for it. If you're all for it, I'm all for it.
I'm all for it. Just let me know, girl. Let me know. I'm all
Yeah,
for it.
okay, perfect. Um, did you have any last words for little girls who look up to you and that would like to be in the hair industry?
um, I would say just go for it. I mean, really, when you try to do something, there's only one of two things that could happen. Either you make it or you don't make it. And if you don't make it, you just try again. It's
Yes,
just that
ma'am.
simple. You just keep trying until you get where you want to be. And that's it.
Love it. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for joining Auntie After Dark podcast.
Thank
You have been a
you.
and I wish you so much love.
Oh, thank
I pray that. Oh, also, have you? Oh, this is for another day. Have you ever thought about going to a hair show?
Yeah, I haven't been in a hair show, but I've been to a hair show. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. Have it sparked the interest for you?
Say again.
Have it sparked the interest for you?
To be in the hair show?
Yes, ma'am.
I I don't like to be in the spotlight. So
I
I don't know, but I
get
enjoy
it.
going. I enjoy going. It's inspirational to be around so many women who share the same dream, the same goal, as far as hair. So that part is wonderful. But I maybe one day, but I don't like the spotlight. I'm just, I like to be in my little my little corner.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I pop that in there because it's just more exposure and just to show people the true talent that you have. Like,
Right, right.
yeah. All right. Well, I thank you.
Thank you
Husband
so
kiss.
much.
I've met them. I finally met
Oh,
them at my kids'
yeah.
party. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I remember that. I remember Lando saying he was taking them. Yeah. All
Yes.
right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You have a good one. Have a
You
blessed
too.
day.
You too.
Thank you. Bye bye.